overall, really good day. We can see that from the P&L here. 1350 on the day, 8650 equity. So this is the biggest green day that we've had so far. And the account is up about 215% profit. And so that's, about 6K since we started the account challenge, about 21 trading days. So it's about a month. Um, which obviously is great. And this is building some cushion. We got over last week, which was obviously a more difficult week. Um, really frustrating, but that's why it's so important to make sure that we manage the risk and follow the strategy and make sure we reassess and have those frustrations, look at the frustrations, see what was going on, and then make any alterations to be successful that we need to. And that could be looking inward emotionally, that could be looking at charts, that could be looking at the market itself, that could be taking a break for a day. These are all ways that we can reassess where we are with our trading strategy. For me, it was, okay, what are the IPOs, right? And how have they been trading? And how can we take advantage of that? And, a couple of trades that I made today were on those tickers. So we've got Airbnb here. We've got AI as well. So this is ABNB. AI was another one that we traded. I traded NK today. I traded QS, QuantumScape, which is a newly momentum-based stock. So overall, like I said, it was low stress, but could have been better. And one of those examples I'll show you right here. Actually, before we do that, I'll just quickly go over Airbnb here. I'll clean up some of these drawings here. These are just little areas of support and resistance that I'm watching that I think are significant pivots where I can potentially watch for exits and entries. I'll get rid of this one here. Okay, so Airbnb, I just shorted it. I was taking a lot of, like 1 point winners, could potentially have held that longer. You see this giant move by Airbnb. I was in a swing on this and I had projected that it was going to go to 165, but there was a gap down in the overall market last night. Things were looking really weak this morning. I thought things were going to get bought back up, but it kind of surged at the open and then dipped more than I wanted it to. So I exited. I set a stop and I exited my swing, and then only for it to come up and rip up to past 165. And I think this is probably going to go to $200 eventually. So I'm probably going to have to see if I can find another entry for a swing here. It's up quite a bit already today, so it might not be the greatest time, but I'll keep an eye on it. Anyways, traded it short just now for the crackdown below 166. It dropped down to 164.17. So again, another 1.5 that I got there. I did trade it on the way up on the breakout here. Another one I traded was a AI that was at the open. This worked well. I was watching it over the all-time highs, which was yesterday's high, which is 145. Pre-market, it had really held up better than a lot of other stocks. So I was watching it over 145. You can see as it broke 145, this is 143, 143.66, boom, up through the 145 and the pre-market highs. Goes all the way to 158. I didn't catch the entirety of that move. I caught about 4 points at 100 shares, which is $400. But it was nice to see that pattern resolve with a lot of strength. And I was also in a swing on this. I've since then exited the swing up here. Let's think about 160 was my final exit. So the problem with this, though, second time around, I had projected this secondary move, and I got stopped out. I got in here long, break of 157. I was watching up over 157 here on this pivot. It had hit some highs here around 157. Broke up over 157 instantly, went to 158.50, got rejected there, and then started to pull back. And I got a little bit worried that we were going to get in the drop. So I exited, I think it was 156.10, something like that. and I was worried about a drop below 156 because it's flush. I didn't want to give back profit that I had already gained on the day. Could have amounted to, flushing a couple points, and if I'm up $600, giving back, 200, $300, I'm down to 400. That's when things get frustrating. So I exited, and it stopped me out, I think, with about $100 loss, only to have it bounce off 156. So if I had given it another couple cents, and then it ripped up all the way to 168 from 157. So again, had the projection right. I do like this one as well for longer term, making that run. $200 maybe a target for that. So these are two names that I like that were both recent IPOs and have shown strength, and they resolved to the long side, even though the market was down quite a bit. Market is still down slightly, but it has obviously recovered and reversed significantly. So QS, I also missed that one, as not getting as much out of it as I would have liked to. This one here, I got filled 5 shares on the break of 80, 81, I believe, and it went right up to $84. 300 shares. Was going to fill 300, got filled 5 on a 4-point move. Even if I got half of that, it's only $600. But hindsight is 2020, right? So the positive was the read on QS again was good. The other one that we looked at today was NK. Nobody else was really watching this one. I liked it because it had such a nice move up, and I figured it was going to have to pull back that pre-market fade. But then it started to get bought up with the rest of the market as it broke the opening range here. I got in, but didn't really like how it was trading. So I got out with a small winner, and then it pulled back, and I got in again here, but didn't like how it was trading. So I got out again for a small winner. And then I did not expect it to do this because it had, not followed through with so much momentum, but all the volume came in as we broke 14.65, and it just shot up to $17. So I did scalp that on the way up as well. But again, 500 shares, $3, $1,500. So I'm not a trend trader. I'm a breakout trader. That's my strength. So I'm okay missing some of these big moves, big movers, because when I hold, I tend to lose profit. And I take bigger size to maximize the breakout portion of it. This one actually might have some interest still. We can see that it's forming a nice pattern here, potentially over 1725 might be of interest. LWF. So anyways, I don't really see a point in trading, right? I'm up 3 to 1350, so that's good. Maybe I might see how the rest of the week goes. I'll probably manage my risk a bit tighter the rest of the week because we're up above where I want it to be, and we're getting closer to Christmas, and volume and momentum tends to wear off a bit. So we'll see how things go. Christmas Eve day, market also closes at 1 p.m. So doubtful we see much that day. We'll see how things go in the next couple of days. I might not even feel like it's worthwhile trading. But great day today. Great work so far. A great recovery from the other week. And just following the strategy and making sure that we're diligent and recapping our successes and our failures. The failures are the things that allow us to get better and improve, and we have to embrace those as traders if we want to be successful. So good day today for sure, happy about it, but tomorrow's another day, and we'll get back to it then.